Test, test. Test. Test, test, test. Trump, Trump, Trump. Kamala, Kamala, Trump. Democracy, tariffs, voting, friendship, politics. What's going on, y'all? What up, Angie? What's up, Annie? Howdy doody, folks. Yo, thanks, Jason. Brand new hat, chat. Brand new hat. Thanks, y'all. What's up, B-Rad? How we doing, y'all? Chat, tap the screen. Let's get some taps on the screen. Let's go. Give me a second. I'm gonna fix my marquee signs real quick, y'all. Chat, if you are MAGA and you want to debate, hop in the box. Come tell me why you like Trump. There we go. I don't know how they can defend him after today. Cindy Lou. Let's touch up on news, guys. Did y'all see that the Supreme Court or a federal court shot down Trump's, or they called Trump's attempt to withhold funding from Harvard illegal, unlawful. Mr. Badman touching the money for science. Thank you, Cam. Guys, let's get the taps on the screen. I'll do this. Oh shit, I don't have my debate stickers up. Here we go. U.S. officials defended a deadly attack on a boat that they said carried shrugs. Experts say but offered little evidence and few details. Weird. Weird. You need your little prompt thing? Yeah. We got it. We got it. I don't know how they can defend him. See, Nancy Mace run out crying after a meeting with the Epstein survivor. Nancy Mace, she always has to. I mean, she's a DV victim or she's an SA victim, a survivor as well. But I can't. I have no respect for her. It's my 5-year anniversary tomorrow. Congrats, Haley. Bombing a boat without proper evidence is wild. Democrats' lowest approval rating since 1996. I think the president has the lowest approval rating too, right? That sounds nice, Haley. Thank you, B Lover. What's up, Debbie? Guys, tap the screen. Let's get to 10K really quick. Let's get some Trumpers in here. If y'all want to debate, hop in the box. Come tell me why you like Trump. Come tell this soy boy liberal cuck. Democrat data guru. Democrats are garbage and is in the basement. Are in the basement, James. Get it together, Jimothy. You got Laney.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Laney?
Oh, not much. Just doing a sort of sit-in. I'm on my break though. I know it's a weird way to. It's not really. What is it? More like an occupation, I guess. We're just in DC, a group of veterans, uh, in Columbus Circle at Union Square, at Union Station, until the military occupation of our cities ends.
Oh
That's what
wow,
we're doing. Yeah, you
wow,
hadn't heard
that's
about
awesome.
it?
Uh, no, I've been out of it this week, honestly.
Oh yeah, we started last like 10 days ago, 2 Mondays ago. It's me and Jolly and Jolly Good Ginger, USMC Angry Veteran, Resist Persist Vet, that's Jay. He's the one that burned the flag last week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was us.
Amazing.
And US Army Overlord's the other one.
I love him.
Rig.
I know that guy.
I know, he
He's
is
cool.
the funniest dude. Holy crap.
Yeah, he's
He
hilarious.
called a MAGA dude getting arrested a quicker fucker upper the other day, and I fucking lost my shit. Yes, we are still in DC. Um, yeah, I went to the women's the women who were the Epstein survivors. I went to their rally this morning before the press conference to hear them speak, and
I
holy
watched some of
crap,
that. Yeah, wow.
some brave ladies.
Yep. Yeah,
They
it was
deserve all the
powerful.
protection. Did you hear they also like when they went to the press conference, um, as soon as the women so first it was like some representatives and stuff spoke, but then as soon as the women got up to start speaking, Trump had a flyover like F-35s, like low and fast and loud as shit. Was
Hmm.
crazy.
Strange.
Right over, right over.
Hmm.
And I thought, like, if that was like an intimidation thing or just a like nyan boo boo kind of thing, it kind of backfired because literally these women are here to talk about how they were like terrified to speak out because so many of the perpetrators that victimized them were rich and powerful. And then to literally demonstrate for them. It was really bonkers.
That's crazy. Well, I'm proud of y'all. Proud of y'all for being out there.
Thank you. We're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep trying to make noise and inspire people that if they start heading to Chicago or Baltimore or New Orleans, that veterans there will do the same thing. That just keep going there, keep talking to the guardsmen, telling them like this isn't what we signed up for, giving them the option to call the GI rights hotline if they feel that their orders are unlawful, and just being a presence for the community, you know.
That's great.
So
W.
we'll keep doing it. We'll
W.
be here
W.
until they're not. All right. Love you, Pickles.
Love you too, Lainey. Have a good day. W. Laney's. If y'all haven't followed Laney, y'all definitely should. Um, wonderful, wonderful creator and activist and veteran. Wonderful person. Yeah, W. Laney as always. Y'all, we're still looking for Trump supporters. If anybody wants to debate, wants to tell me why they like Trump, they're welcome to hop in the box. Is the hat a Johnny Cash reference? No, I actually don't even like. Uh, I don't even like Johnny Cash that much. I know that's. I know that's probably blasphemy to some, but I really don't. He just doesn't do it for me. Yeah, doesn't do it for me. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, Luna. Answer one of my questions, says Mike. Mike, I can't take you seriously. You seem like a troll. My 401k is at 15% this year. Thank you, Mr. Trump. It's wild. It's probably would have been a way more if we didn't have like 9 months of stagnation and uncertainty in the stock market because of Trump's tariffs. Yellow Bee Lover says we lost 40k. Yeah, I've had more than a few people say they're negative. Mine's growing slower than it ever has, says Cindy. Yeah. I don't know how anybody would brag about 401ks right now. It's kind of wild. It's hump day, chat. It's hump day. Your mom failed. Sorry. Are you upset that our border is secured? I mean, I really don't care that people are too scared to come here. I don't think that's great. I don't think anybody would notice either way if we had like an average amount of people at the border right now. I really think you guys are illogical, mostly emotional about the border. Have no reason to be so upset about people coming, migrating to the country. Yellow.
Hello.
What's up? Are you a Trump supporter?
I am now. Yeah, Donald Trump is a warrior for Israel. He is.
Israel. Cool. Okay, so just his
The Democrats
advocacy of
tried restricting
Israel?
aid from us, and we needed to fight the Palestinians. Donald Trump.
I remember when Donald Trump called Joe Biden a bad Palestinian.
Yeah, because he's an anti-Semite. He's anti-Semitic.
That would make him a bad Palestinian?
I mean, I don't have an issue with him using that term as a pejorative.
I think he was shaming him for not loving Palestine enough.
He's just using the term as a pejorative.
How does that excuse it?
Well, it brings awareness to October 7th, right?
Okay. Well, I get if you're not like pro United States and you're pro Israel, then cool, good for you, man.
Well, but I'm both. I'm Jewish, so I mean, you have to support Israel. It's the nation of the Jews. I mean, do you want another Holocaust?
No, I don't think you guys are on the brink of that, are you? Are you guys possibly maybe unaliving your neighbors over there? A little indiscriminately bombing civilian centers and stuff? Is that maybe happening over there?
But they're anti-Semitic.
What do you mean they're anti-Semitic?
Have you read the charter from October 7th?
No.
Okay, well, do you know what the operation was called? Operation Al-Aqsa. They're trying to unalive all the Jews.
Are you talking about the Hamas? Not all the
Yes,
Palestinians, but you're talking about Hamas.
The governing body of Palestine, yes.
They haven't had an election since 2006.
Well, I mean, whose fault is that? It's not the Jews' fault. We don't run the elections.
Okay, but you're talking about people who don't really get to choose who represents them.
Well, the polls, they support them. The people in Palestine support the Hamas. It's not like
Well,
revolting.
I'm sure they're pretty stoked about getting indiscriminately bombed by their neighbors.
Well, they supported October 7th. They were dancing in the street. It wasn't until a few days later they felt the repercussions. They started to,
Yeah.
we didn't do it.
Okay. And you're just championing Trump for giving Netanyahu the ability to kill innocent children and stuff?
Well, the people on the left, they're anti-Semitic. They were trying to restrict aid from Israel.
What are you talking about? You guys are on the same side as the Nazis. The Nazis live on your side.
Okay, I'm going to give you a chance to take that back. Comparing a Jewish person to a Nazi is the ultimate form of anti-Semitism.
I'm not comparing you to a Nazi.
You are
I'm saying
comparing
your
Jews
side.
to Nazis. You're comparing Jews to Nazis.
No, I'm not. That's a reach. That's a reach, and I'll kick you if you want to keep being dishonest. But your side, the right, is where all of the Nazis reside and vote. All of them.
Like Richard Spencer?
I don't know who that is.
The most famous right-wing Nazi on America.
Okay.
The one who endorsed Kamala.
Okay, so we have a few exceptions, but you're pulling out exceptions. The rest
the most
are
famous, just the
on
most
the
prominent.
Right. The rest are on the right because their beliefs and all of those things work on the right side of politics.
Okay, do you have any examples?
Yeah, so I don't know. We have we have nothing but like white supremacy, people sig heiling and stuff, people on the right that support Trump. We have the people who wave Nazi flags around. Those people support Trump. The people who are white supremacists, every single one of them support Trump. All of them.
No, they call Trump Jewish.
Who's they?
Well, let's see. I mean, you have the people you're referring to that walk around with the flags, those people out of Florida, the GTV guys.
Yeah.
They don't like Trump.
They call him Jewish? Which direction which way do they vote, my friend? Do they vote left or right?
They don't believe in voting. They say you can't vote your way out of this, and then they hold up a gun.
Bullshit. They vote right every time.
Fuentes vote for Trump? No.
I'm saying he votes Republican. When
he
Fuentes
didn't.
votes, do you think he voted Kamala?
He voted for Kanye.
Okay, well there you go. And him and Kanye had dinner at Trump's house.
Is that white supremacy? Kanye West is
I
now
would
white
not let
supremacy?
Nick Fuentes come to my house and eat. Would you?
I mean, I forgive him because he's a champion for the Jewish people, right?
Are
He's
you
not,
fucking shitting my dick? He champions Hitler.
No, I'm talking about Donald Trump, his house.
Okay, I'm
Donald
talking
Trump
about.
gives us unconditional
I'm
aid
talking
and says
about.
he's a champion for the Jews.
You think Nick Fuentes is a champion for the Jews?
No, Donald Trump.
Okay, so you think
Nick Fuentes has no power.
Okay, so Nick Fuentes coming to Donald Trump's house to eat is not problematic for you at all.
I mean, I don't love it, but I mean, look at Donald Trump's actions.
Okay, Nick Fuentes
loves
is
Israel.
alive, and this was a consensual thing. Both parties consented. If Kamala Harris could come out today
Wasn't Hassan
and
Piker at
choose
the
somebody to
DNC?
eat dinner with, it wouldn't be Nick Fuentes or any of these fucking Nazis. None of
Hassan
them.
Piker had a top booth at the DNC, and he was partying with Hamas on Twitch.
He's not anti-Semitic.
He was hanging out with Hamas on Twitch. What do you mean?
He's not anti-Semitic.
He calls us inbred, which is anti-Semitic. The
He's not
ADL
anti-Semitic.
says he's anti-Semitic.
No.
Who are you to judge what anti-Semitism is? Are you Jewish?
No, but he doesn't proclaim himself as somebody who is
Well-
against. He's against Zionism, right? That doesn't make him
So since
anti-Semitic.
he says he's not anti-Semitic, he's not anti-Semitic. I
Okay.
see. That's very logical.
Yeah, can you give me some examples of things he says that are anti-Semitic?
Hanging out with the Houthis on live, celebrating them bombing the Jewish ships.
His proximity of people who are
To
anti-Semitic,
terrorist groups,
his
terrorist
proximity,
groups, yeah.
his proximity to
Anti-Semitic
people, just like Trump hanging out with Fuentes, his proximity makes him guilty.
Well, comparing Fuentes to someone who wants to exterminate all the Jewish people is atrocious. It was like a stupid analogy.
Okay, well,
Nick Fuentes has ideas, but
Fuentes is a
to compare him to the
flagrant white
Houthis who are
supremacist.
bombing-
Who is he's the guy who he made white supremacist rallies. What is it called? AF-PAC or something?
Has anyone ever been harmed or injured by Nick Fuentes? Can you give a single person in America?
There's a thing called stochastic terrorism, and words cause violence, and we can't trace
Okay,
these things
do we
down.
have any victims? Who
We
is the
can't
victim?
trace these things down, but yes, there are people like the person who just shot up that school who's very white supremacist, who I'm
So
sure
the
loves Nick.
transgender?
Yeah, you can be trans and right wing and anti-Semitic.
Brother.
Yes.
That's a
Did you know that?
leap. Holy leap.
So you don't think that you can be trans
Well,
and
if you think that Nick
a
Fuentes
white
inspired the
supremacist?
shooter in Minneapolis, I think that's delusional. And comparing him
I didn't
to
say that.
What do
That's
you think is
straw
more
man.
likely? The Houthis are responsible for deaths of Jews, or Nick Fuentes being responsible
I think
for
Nick Fuentes.
an inconvenience of someone in America?
So on a
That's
scale
a
of 1 to
massive
10,
stretch.
on a
I mean,
scale
have
of 1
the
to
Houthis
10,
ever killed a Jewish person?
Okay.
Rank them on a scale of
Okay.
bad to 10 being the worst.
yeah, I will.
And one
I will.
being
Barry,
the best.
Barry. Well,
Where does Nick Fuentes rank among the
I'm going to
Houthis
say
and
Nick
Hamas?
Fuentes is a 6, and the Hamas is maybe a 10. Right?
Where is Donald Trump?
On the anti-Semitic scale, I don't
No,
think he's
the harm
anti-Semitic.
scale. That's a harm.
I think Trump's a 12.
Who's more? So they're more harmful than Hamas.
Yes. How many people have Hamas killed?
Trump is more harmful than
How
the
many?
people
What's
who
the
want a
death count for Hamas,
Holocaust.
Barry?
So the people who want a Holocaust are more morally right than Trump.
So
There's the
Barry,
left. That's
Barry,
why I vote for
you
Trump. You're an
just
example of why I
you
vote for
literally
Trump.
just changed what I said. We were
I
putting
asked
him on
who
a
was
scale
more
of
harmful,
violence.
Hamas or Trump. You
Yeah,
said
and you
Trump.
laugh and you don't want to talk about the metrics.
Yeah, as a Holocaust, 6 million Jews, right?
Yeah, and Hamas didn't do that, so keep going.
They want to. If they had the ability, they could. Just because
Okay,
they're not
and-
able to.
and I'm
so
sorry-
they're bad at doing the Holocaust. Therefore, I
Yeah,
should what,
Barry,
give
I'm
them a
sorry.
pass?
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let you. You're not gonna fucking gaslight the left into saying we're more anti-Semitic than the right. The Nazis are on your side. They're on your side.
Like Richard Spencer,
All of them. You've got one. Now you got to name the
the
rest,
most
right?
famous one on
The re-
CNN. Yeah.
The most famous Nazi.
Yeah, I mean, how many of them get CNN airtime? How many have exclusive interviews on CNN? Not many.
Okay,
Just
every other one of them, including all of the KKK, endorsed Trump.
can you name one KKK member?
No, I'm not friends with KKK members.
Okay, so how do you know they endorse Trump if you don't know who they are?
because
This is
they're
how
at
you
his
know they're lying
rallies.
to you. I can. They're at his rallies.
Yeah.
Wow. How do you know that's not a Democrat dressed up as someone?
Well, that would be a major cope, wouldn't it?
I
That's
mean, Hamas
dangerous.
dresses up. Hamas How many of
You would have to prove that,
Hamas
right?
blamed on Israel?
The burden of proof would be on you to prove that.
The burden of proof would be on you. You can't name one.
Okay. Ku Klux Klan newspaper declares support for Trump. There you go.
Who
Reuters.
owns that?
Reuters.
That's not a person.
Ku Klux Klan newspaper declares support for Trump Republican run for U.S. president, saying America became great because it was white, Christian republic. And I mean, Stephen Miller, if you know anything about him, he's also
a Jewish
an entire,
man.
Yeah, and
He's
a white
not even
supremacist.
white. He's a Jewish man. Jews aren't even white.
Yeah, he's a white supremacist.
But he's not white.
You're saying that Jews aren't white?
Well, no, they're Jewish. I mean, the Nazis were white and they tried to genocide us, 6 million.
I think that I'm pretty sure that most Jews are white presenting, aren't they?
Go ask that neo-Nazi if I'm white. He'll tell you no.
Okay, but we're talking about white supremacists, and there's a bunch of different flavors, right?
Did Hitler think I was white?
There's a bunch of different flavors of white supremacists, right?
Well, these white supremacists you give so much power to, do they think I'm white? No.
I don't know, but I promise you, Nick Fuentes probably doesn't love you. Promise you.
I am not looking to date the man. I want to protect Israel.
Yeah, and these people are on your side. These are the people, besides the exceptions you have, besides the few exceptions,
theory, right?
You're giving me a few exceptions. The right loves and coddles the Nazis. That's where they live.
Can't I just point to ridiculous people on your side and say that this is you? Like, that's a kind of a weak argument.
Yeah, but I'm not
like, if I can just point to the most ridiculous person who's ever voted left and say this is all of you and this encompasses your entire ideology, that's like a weak argument.
You're not making the same argument, though, because what I'm doing is showing you that you're being a hypocrite by saying that the left is anti-Semitic, and then I show you the home of anti-Semitism. It's right-wing, inherently, and that's the way you vote. And then you're giving me a few exceptions. And
Dearborn, Michigan is anti-Semitic, and it's very left-wing.
Okay, and those are exceptions, right?
I mean, look at the TikToker on here who celebrated the death of Jews in D.C., 5 million followers, your favorite guy. He celebrated the embassy death of the diplomatic Jews. I don't
have a favorite guy.
No. That is his username on TikTok, your favorite guy, 5 million followers.
Yeah,
left-wing advocates, hung out with presidential candidates.
Nice,
right?
And you're still talking about exceptions, right?
Celebrated the death of Jews in America.
You're talking about the exception, right? That's not the sentiment of the left.
Your top guy on here. You have how many followers you have on here?
I have 70,000.
How many followers you got on here?
I have 70,000.
Okay, this guy has 5 million. So what is that? 25 times yours?
Yeah, and. What does that mean? Trump has.
You're crying about these tiny factions of what? White supremacists in West Virginia.
Tiny factions?
I said name one. I'm naming you the most prominent. I can't name one. I've never met a Nazi in my entire life. Have you? I've never seen one.
Yes, I've had multiple Nazis come up on my platform, some this week, and blatantly say how much they love Trump. Yeah, I don't hang out with them proudly.
Have you ever seen one in passing, like in the store?
No, I don't know what they look like. What do they look like?
They wear robes with little white pointy hats.
They don't go to the store in those.
Oh, okay. I mean, I just never met one. I've never met an influential one. I've never had one's never hurt me or harmed anyone I've ever known. He's not a Nazi.
He's a Holocaust denier.
Actually, there's a viral clip of him going around and making fun of the Nazis right now.
Yeah, he's a Holocaust denier. He said Hitler was a great leader. He champions a bunch of Hitler's ideology.
Well, technically, I mean, you could argue he had leadership attributes, but
all right, Barry, that's where we're gonna have to kick you, bud. That's it's real sad listening to people on the right justify their politics, and that's just tip of the iceberg. What we just heard, it's so wild. That is so wild. What? His ancestors would be fucking rolling in their graves. Even the beginning of that sentence. Come on. Oh my God, dude. Hello?
Hello?
What's up? Are you a Trump supporter?
Of course.
What do you like about Trump?
Everything. Shuts down the border, getting the immigrants out, cleaning up our cities, going after the cartels. What more could you ask for?
Yeah, things that actually help people. He's spending a lot of money doing that. It doesn't. What are you most excited about the border? What's that going to do for you?
You're gonna know who's coming into our country. It's a good thing.
We already had that process. Now just nobody's coming.
Yeah, no, but just before everybody was hopping the line, so we didn't know who was coming in.
Oh,
No proper vetting.
We did proper vetting, especially all of the encounters. But yeah, the gotaways we didn't. But again, what's your biggest concern? Why does everybody? Why do we need to spend $140 billion on this?
For a safer country.
Safer?
Country.
So
Correct.
So we could easily have just like made our military bigger or something. Was there like crimes or something that we needed to like take care of that's worth $140 billion?
Yeah, plenty of women got raped. Plenty of people got killed.
Not really.
Remember that? Yeah, the immigrant set that dude on fire on the bus. Legal immigrant.
That's one person.
The illegal immigrant who did the illegal U-turn. They gave him a license.
That's
he killed
two.
Killed a family of 4.
Okay.
Shouldn't have never had a license.
We've got 13 million people
Laken
here.
Riley.
That's 5.
I mean,
okay, we got 13 million here.
I can't remember
doesn't.
them off the top of my head.
I can.
But
It's 29 last year, so it's not that many at all. Out of 17,000 murders?
go on the ICE page. Go on the ICE Instagram page and look at all the people, the pedophiles are taken out of this country. All the
Nice.
drug dealers are taken out of this country.
Yeah, and then I'll look at the news and show you how 60% of the people they've arrested have no crime in either country.
Well, that's what you want to believe.
Well, that's just the data.
Well, I don't know where you get your news.
We don't have to talk about where we get it. You're just looking at individual pieces of propaganda, and I'm just looking at the data.
Well, even if there's a little bit of crime on top of all the bullshit we have here, we don't need more bullshit. So why would you want to throw more shit on top of shit?
So we need to spend $140 billion on reducing the crime by 29? That's sick, dude.
You just want people flooding into this country.
And
Unvetted.
what's the harm of that? I want them vetted, but what's the harm of them coming in?
But they weren't getting vetted.
And what's the harm? What's the outcome of them not being vetted? Are they doing crimes? It turns out they're not, right?
They are doing crimes.
Not enough for us to justify $140 billion.
Just like they've proven that the crime in Washington, D.C. was being downplayed and not being reported correctly.
Tight. So now we need to just spend hundreds of billions of dollars with the military in every city.
Yeah, good.
Nice.
I'm cool with it.
You guys are real good with money, huh?
It's cool with me. I work every day, work overtime. Oh, no tax on overtime. That's a good thing.
Yeah, we're talking about the federal budget, not your checking account.
No, but you asked me why I like Trump, so I'm telling you, going through my
you
reasons.
guys are hemorrhaging money for political theater to make your tummy feel better.
Well, my paycheck's gonna look real good.
For
Working
2 or 3 years.
overtime right now.
2 or 3 years, and then when Trump's gone, it's gonna hurt again. You're gonna be like, damn it,
Some
I
of
got
us
tricked.
work and don't just sit on TikTok all day. Some of us actually work in the real world.
Like a sucker.
No, I make bank, dude.
That's tight. Are you in pajamas right now?
Am I in pajamas?
Yeah.
No, I'm in gym shorts. I'm getting ready to go to bed because I got to wake up at 4.
This is
Get
my
some
outfit
overtime.
today, in case you cared. All right, this is my outfit. See those sick. Those are sweet anime pants, and then I even got the matching Crocs. Look at the Crocs. See the Crocs? They're sick. And then I got Kirby socks. Can you wear that to work?
All the tattoos paid by your donations from your fans who I don't know why anybody would give you $1.
Do you get to wear Kirby socks to work?
That's what your fans are supporting, your whack wardrobe and your whack tattoos.
Are you just jealous because I'm fucking awesome as fuck looking?
No, not at all. You look pretty lame, bro.
It's not true.
Yeah, you don't look healthy either. You gotta go get some sunlight, bro.
Nuh-uh.
You don't look good.
I look great.
No, if you're sitting inside on TikTok all day, you should go get some sunlight. Go get some vitamin D.
Someone said, "Wow, bro, I saw your sack." That's not chill.
But anyways, yeah, Trump, he's gonna clean up cartels. You see him hit that Venezuelan ship.
Yeah, good
He's gonna
stuff.
go after Maduro.
Did they tell us?
Super chatted $5. No tax on overtime/tips is only a deduction for up to 12.5k and 25k respectively. Also, they will only be in place for 2 years according to the OBPA.
2 years. You got tricked. You got conned, bub. I'll catch you later though. Trish paid to kick you. Guys, don't pressure these people to turn their cameras on. If they're making fun of my appearance, you already know they're really good-looking people. Way more handsome than me. Need vitamin D. You need vitamin P. Oh, tell him I know. Let me see it. Go work harder, Interstellar. Trisha said. Thank you so much, Trisha, for the kick. What's up, Lucas? Are you a Trump supporter?
What's up? How you doing?
Doing good.
Hey, I was just curious, does this actually like pay the bills for you, or what, do you do something on the side, or I'm just curious?
No, this is my only job.
Have you ever had a real job?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, cool. So it does pay the bills though.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. I was just curious.
All right, man.
Good luck with that.
Thanks, dude. Someone just did something on YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go check. Guys, it doesn't matter how much money I make. I'm in my pajamas. All right? That's the bottom line. And they can fucking suck it. Someone just did. Don't get me started. I paid AI tutor here. Rad Storm, thank you. And I'm happy, yeah. I'd like to debate. You only have 2 followers. I'm sorry. You need some sun. I do need some sun. Fucking dude, you know what? I will go tan for y'all tomorrow. I'll go tomorrow and tan. If it's not raining. I won't even wear suntan lotion. Tomorrow sunny. Today sunny, tomorrow sunny. High of 100. We're going. I'm gonna stare at the sun too. I'm just kidding. Wear sunscreen, use motor oil. That's what I usually use. Them sissy conservatives, they don't know about that motor oil. Trump lost in a quarter a whole bunch of times in 2 days. Yeah, I know. Today was bad for him. We used baby oil and iodine. That sounds like a joke. They envy you. They wish they could do what you do. You do a good job and keep at it. Thank you so much, Sherry. You're a disgrace to Texas, son. He has female-looking tats. What does that even mean? Nice teeth for a Democrat. It's the most backhanded comment I've ever heard. Guys, we are still looking for Trump supporters. Oh my God, dude. This would have helped. This would have helped. I wouldn't go outside if it's 100 degrees. I'll wear sunscreen, I promise. I do tan very well though. I usually don't burn. If I do burn, I burn once and I'm good. They have too thin V and they only have one. Baby oil and iodine. I didn't know that. MAGA prayer time. We could do MAGA prayer time, guys. Not every blue collar guy is a Republican. Some of us have brain cells, right? I know plenty of blue collar left wingy people. But it is time. Bow your head, chat. Jesus Christ, I'd like to take this time to thank you for giving me the ability to vote for Trump and watch as all these liberals cry as we scream completely nonsensical, illogical things and personal insults at everybody. As we stop believing in science and we mutilate our children's genitals, just give us the strength to stop other people doing it in the name of science. I want to thank you, Jesus, for giving me the strength to stand in all of these women's doctors' offices and make decisions for them, even if it kills them or keeps them alive on a respirator, costing their family hundreds of thousands of dollars just so that they can incubate a child. And dear Lord Jesus, just help me with this uncontainable jubilee as I watch children starve and are sent to other countries that are war-torn and economically famished. And I just want to say thank you, Jesus Christ, for giving me Gavin Newsom and that giant AI meat nugget bulge in all of those Facebook posts. Thank you so much, Jesus Christ. And Jesus, I just want to make sure that you're here, and I want to invite you to come deep inside me, Jesus. I want you to come deep inside me, and I want you to just give me the power to beat off my enemies. Jesus, give me the power in both of my fists to beat off my enemies. I think I can do 4 at a time. Hallelujah, chat. Thank you. Ramen. That was beautiful, chat. I feel touched. Like Madonna. I think like what she was saying. Someone on YouTube asked if that was sarcastic. Can we get a ban on the heathen in YouTube? This is very serious. Pickles is the second coming of Christ. If Christ is coming again, just tell him not to get it in my eye. Thank you. Aim for the lower back. Have I looked up Chronos: The New Dawn? No, I haven't. Is it a game? Sounds like a game. Hello?
Well, it's great to be here. This account is failing. You're a disaster yourself. But let me just tell you, this account is a fraud on the American people. It's a disaster. You know it. The ratings are incredibly low, like MSDNC. And frankly, you look at this guy, you're a radical left puppet from China.
China.
Not doing too well yourself, sir. And frankly, God bless you.
Thank you. I was like a Heath Ledger's Joker / Trump from the 80s. Hello?
Literally, you are destroying this country, and literally, Trump is king. Literally, Trump is king. You are destroying this country, and all illegals need to be deported. Literally.
Skibidi toilet, for sure. Thanks, man. Guys, my channel's not a soundboard, please. If you're a Trump supporter, you want to debate, hop in the box, come tell me why you like Trump. True, Mimi. Yeah, I heard about that. So Trump blew up a boat that supposedly had shrugs on it, and they gave little to no evidence of it. Weird. I mean, talk about cause intentions. Jesus. Imagine if Biden did this. Like, I can imagine MAGA blowing up. Biden doesn't even know what he's doing. He doesn't even know why he blew that boat up. He's the major. Who's in control? He's gonna get us into World War III. Who's really in charge? Is it Jill Biden? Happy to be at book 3 if it was Biden, yeah. I can go on and on as why he'll go down in history as the greatest president ever. The guy who posts memes after he bombs people. The guy who literally lies every day. I have to sit here and deconstruct his lies. And in the face of it, some of y'all don't care. Y'all just don't care. It's really wild. History is not going to look back at this kindly at all. Historians have already decided he's one of the worst. That's who decides. Not Trump, not stupid MAGA who doesn't know fucking a slice of history. It's the rest of the world is going to decide what to do with Trump. And right now, even right now, the polls show nobody likes Trump. It's going to look real bad on y'all. You're going to be ashamed of it. Those red hats, you're going to fucking burn them one day. You're going to have to explain to your grandchildren why there's pictures of you wearing them. Hello.
This is tremendous.
Come on. Weren't the tariffs supposed to plunge us into a depression? We're still in the early stages of that. We are seeing inflation red hot. We are seeing prices go up. We're seeing GDP shrink. All of those things are happening. And now we have the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the head of them. They just got fired because Trump wasn't happy with the numbers. Gave no reason, had no investigation, just wasn't happy with the numbers. That's what he said. He said, you look at the numbers, she gave great numbers to Biden, but even when Biden was office, he had horrible numbers. She reported that. They said by July 4th, well, if Trump actually was able to do his tariffs and not go away and come here with his tariffs on and off, they just turned on the 1st of August. So I don't know where have you been, but we're looking at this live, and it's pretty much just all taken effect. I believe it was 3 nights ago, where packages from China that are valued under $900 will also be tariffed. I just got a fuck ton of shit in the mail that was from China that would have been tariffed. It would have been quite a bit more expensive. Court ruled them unconstitutional, but they're still active till October 14th. And the Supreme Court will probably rule in Trump's favor. We'll see. I hope they don't. But they're Trump's Supreme Court, so... Someone said the insults roll off President Trump like water. He is bothered to the core by any and every insult. He will lash out at you on social media in all caps if you insult him. So it's like the opposite of that is true.
Hey, Pickles.
What's up? Are you a Trump supporter?
I'm Republican. I'm not a Trump supporter.
Okay.
But I wanted to pick your brain for 1 minute. So a lot of people, a lot of lives that I've been looking at, everybody's yapping about, oh, Chicago, did you see what happened this weekend? The numbers that I'm looking at, crime stats are dropping across the country with one exception of like Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm curious, in your mind, why do you think that is? I know this didn't just happen over the last 6 months. It's been, it's been going down for the last few years. I'm curious why.
They were at a high during COVID. Just like we always cry and scream, poverty creates crime. So when people were in poverty, they did a lot of crime. And, when businesses were shut down, people were like raiding them and shit. And all of that's really calmed down since the economy's kind of stabilized.
Are the numbers that we're seeing, and I don't know the answer to this, are the numbers that we're seeing are back in line with what it was pre-COVID, or is it actually dropped even more?
I think it's just back in line. I'll show you. Pew Research did a good thing on this, and it's because The right does a lot of stuff where they just allude to the fact there's high crime, but there's not. So a lot of people believe crime is up when it's not, and it's down.
Yeah, I was looking at some numbers the other day and I couldn't believe that. I was like, holy crap, almost every major city's down 20, 30, 40% with one exception.
Says what the data says about crime in the U.S. People reducing crime via top priorities. So Republicans are more obsessed with crime than Democrats. Larceny and theft is the most, and then all the way down to grape. Here we go. Here's the chart. So 93 to 22, it's gone drastically down. So like, there's no reason for us to start invoking federal law and be like, oh, this is out of hand. It's never been better. It's never been better.
Oh, I agree with you.
There's I don't.
If I lived in a big city, I'd be a little more worried about it. I live in a rural town in Minnesota, you know.
I live in Dallas. I have nothing to worry. I walk around all day.
Well, that's all I had. I'm not the opposition you're looking for, so I'll drop down. I was just curious what your thoughts were
Okay,
on it.
I appreciate you, man. Take it easy.
Appreciate it. Yeah, you too. Take care.
Chatty says I'm in DC. Nothing's going to keep anything that way. When the military invade a city, what experts say, don't blame me. Experts say that the second that they're gone, crime will probably just bounce right back. So this isn't a permanent solution. It's just something for us to fight over, something for us to spend money on, something political theater. It's not going to really do anything. It's wonderful. That's such a cope. Who would ever say, I live in a police state? It's wonderful. They were stealing cars, living like a game on social media for the past 4 years. Crime is at a 30-year low, and car thefts were the only thing you could point to that was still bad. And what you can do is just, give funding for more law enforcement. I don't know, change some laws, put up some sting operations, not bring the whole military. Do we throw everything but the kitchen sink at everything now? I don't know what a police state is. Can I get someone up here to give me the difference between a police state and what Trump's doing? I've been asking that quite a bit. Nobody's been able to answer. Dems don't want to fund law enforcement. We've never defunded law enforcement. Only Republicans have. In fact, Trump just recently did. The big beautiful bill cut it money. Yep. Spend money to save a few lives. Isn't that money well spent? No. There's a million ways we can go around saving lives with money, and the $140 billion for this is an absolute terrifying joke. For 29 lives? And the military and DC, like when we could literally just look at this with like money input and lives saved. I could literally just say everybody gets free EpiPens, and that would save way more lives every year. It would cost way less. I could say we get twice as much highway patrol. We're gonna federally fund it. That would save. There's 48,000 people that die in car crashes every year. I can literally just spitball this in 30 seconds and come up with a better idea than this. And that's why we're asking y'all to justify this. There's no way to justify any of this. Y'all are just cheering for it because Trump is spending an egregious amount of money to look very powerful. Thanks, Jennifer. How is the president when he looks powerful? America looks powerful. So that's not the case. We have polling on that, but it's a weak man's version of a strong man is what Trump is doing. Like the military parades and all this stuff. Everybody sees past this. This is what a malignant narcissist looks at. Like all of the ornaments in his Oval Office that are gold. He's got to, like, you know, these are all self-defense mechanisms because he's a very weak man. And he needs these things to feel big and powerful. We can see how fragile he is. Did you guys see that? I found somebody showed me some of the ornaments in the Oval Office that are gold. They're bought from Home Depot and spray painted gold. Did you guys see this? BuzzFeed made this. Wow. Yeah, $58 at Home Depot. Polyurethane applique onlay molding. They spray painted it.
At Radstorm Crow super chatted $5. Needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. We should focus on big impact issues that affect millions, not just the oligarchs and Thea Pride.
Do you think that leaders, thank you so much. Do you think that leaders see this and think that Trump's a big strong man, or do you think that he's a big pussy with a full golden plate of armor, walking into social situations where people laugh at him all day? So he's not actually spending a bunch of money. The reports show that he is $200 billion over what he's spent even before the big beautiful bill, which is going to be increasing our deficit by like $3 to $5 trillion. He's responsible for now, I think it's like 40% of this nation's entire debt. Trump himself, who's bankrupted multiple casinos. Shocker. And then the tariffs are going to bring in 10% more federal revenue, but that doesn't account for the enormous amount of spending he's done. Not even close. The ballroom was personally funded, from what I heard. I don't know if that checks out. Where's the tariff money? Yeah, who knows? Chat, tap the screen. Let's get to like 100K. Let's get some people in here. I don't know why it's so dead today. We have had almost no debates. Nobody wants to come own this liberal soy boy. They say he's the best president ever, but they have no idea how to tell me. Do I have a favorite Kirby game? The last Kirby game I played was on Switch, whichever Kirby that was, and it was okay. I more or less like the character. The Kirby games themselves weren't great. Smash Bros. Kirby was OP.
Yeah, I want you to grab my penis and twist it, please.
Bro, just keep that for the DMs, man. Why are Trump supporters obsessed with my junk? I don't know. I'm upset because I fell for the chatter that he was dead. I didn't say anything. I have never said anything about that. Alexa, shut your mouth. Just getting out of hand.
At Radstorm Crow Super chatted $5. I've had the dishonor of staying at the Doral Trump Hotel once. It was terrible and gaudy. Charging $11 for a water, like Arrowhead with a Trump label.
Oh my god. Thank you so much. Yeah. Trump water. Remember that? Donald Trump saves democracy. Jeez, man. People are so delusional. Alexa, I'm sorry.
No problem.
We're good.
Thank God you apologized to her, because I'm telling you what, Alexa abuse is out of control. I appreciate that guy. Dude, this whole time right now is just, they're too scared to talk.
Yeah.
I went into a guy's live that I was kicked out of the other day for calling him a traitor because he said that he was a sniper, and he listed his ranking. I don't know him, so I'm not going to claim to. And he said he took an oath to the flag, not the Constitution. So I called him a traitor. I said, it's one of two things. You're either stolen valor or a traitor. You tell me which one. And I understand there was 160 people in there. The place blew up because I said, put traitor in the chat. The entire chat said traitor because, yeah, I just don't get it. Yeah, it was his live, and I had his chat blowing up, traitor.
Oof.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dude, what's the hat? I don't. Am I missing something there? I like it. I mean, it's great, but is there a message there or no?
She tried.
You have no idea. All right. I like it.
Thanks.
It's good. Good looking hat. There was something else I wanted to talk to you about, but I guess someone told me today, dude, you go on famous people's lives lately, and you and Johnny were mentioned. I'm like, no, Johnny and Pickles has me on their live. I'm the famous.
Well,
all right, guy. I just wanted to come up and say hello.
All right, I appreciate you, bub.
I love you. Keep
you
going.
All right.
All right, bye.
What's up, man? Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
You're saying, how is Trump a threat to democracy?
Yeah, you say that it's delusional to believe that he's pro-democracy.
Yeah. So last year, the saying from the right was, I had to talk to all of them to convince them that we even were a democracy. You guys were all saying that we're a constitutional republic. And but the fact still stands that none of y'all were even interested in the fact that Trump was indicted for sending 7 fake slates of electors to 7 different swing states, along with fake letters of ascertainment in an effort to overturn the election.
He did play games to win the elections. He's going against the democracy because of it.
Yeah, he did illegal things.
Illegal things.
Yes.
How many illegal things were played by Joe Biden and by Kamala Harris?
Does that make him doing illegal things okay?
So if all the politicians in US are doing illegal things, all of them, why everybody is attacking only Trump? Why nobody is attacking the
Because Trump's crimes are provable, and we've had grand juries indict him on these charges.
Everything was provable about Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, and nobody did nothing. The media don't say nothing.
There was nothing
Everybody
provable.
was supporting them.
There was no proof on anything,
Everything
right?
was provable.
What was provable?
So,
What was the worst thing?
I would just change a little bit my point of view about Trump, and I will say about an international point of view. I really don't know why the people just follow what the TV says and believe that's true, everything that they are saying on the TV. But what's happening is that in outside of US right now, we have a terrible government going on in Brazil where they are using the force to take out the opposition to instate the communism. And who is going against that? Trump. There were a war going on somewhere else. Who goes in there and try to stop the war? Trump. North Korea was trying to bomb everybody with nukes. Who is going there and solving the problem? Trump.
He didn't solve the problem. That's a lie.
In North Korea, he didn't solve?
No, he went there and got a picture with Kim Jong-un, and then Kim Jong-un continued doing his nuclear testing 2 weeks later. So no, he didn't do anything.
He didn't threat. He was threatening to use the bombs.
Yeah, and Kim Jong-un did not change his actions at all, considering Trump's threat, so nobody is scared of him.
And nobody's scared of him anymore. Everybody was scared. All the news were scared until Trump goes there and he...
Nothing happened. As a result of Trump's visit to North Korea, literally zero good things came of it. Unless you can name one thing, I would love to hear it.
Nobody exploded. He never used the bombs.
He kept using the bombs after he came to visit.
Where?
In the sea, in the ocean, yes, nukes.
In the ocean, so the fish are bombed with bombs.
He was testing the nukes in the ocean, and that's why Trump said stop doing it. And then he continued to do the same thing after Trump left.
He was threatening to use that.
They are always threatening to use that. So does Putin.
Yeah, but did Putin invade Ukraine?
He's still doing it right now. On the phone with Trump, while Trump talks to him, he bombs places.
Joe Biden did bomb places, and then Obama did the bomb places, and then when is Trump doing anything? Oh, so he's a terrible guy. If you want to go
Trump
behind
increased bomb strikes, drone strikes by 450%.
450%.
450% increase in drone strikes from Trump, and he rolled back a law with transparency on civilian deaths. So we don't even know how many innocent people he killed. Even after your side criticized Obama for all of his civilian deaths, you know, flying fuck about Trump's.
I just find that it's unbelievable that the whole TikTok is all the time, every day, all day long with people saying Trump sucks, Trump is terrible, Trump's terrible.
Yes,
and I never saw this kind of actions against Obama, against Joe Biden, against Kamala Harris.
He's a liar.
If you want to pick Joe Biden as well, Kamala Harris as well.
No. Can you tell me Joe Biden's worst lie?
From top of mind, no.
Okay, that's what I thought. I can just tell you one from yesterday from Trump. He said that if the tariffs were paid by foreign countries again for like the 50th time, and then he said that if we were to reverse the tariffs, we'd have to pay these foreign countries back their tax money, which makes no sense because the American people paid these taxes, not the foreign countries. So he's literally just lying to all of you. The majority of you all still have no idea how these tariffs work, the things that are like the biggest roadblock in our economy right now. You all have no idea. I have to deconstruct all of y'all one at a time. That's why Trump is so horrible. We'll all have to sit here and re-educate y'all on reality.
The reality that in general, the whole world has benefits when Trump is in there, and when Joe Biden is in there, the world goes in war. Everything is chaotic.
Okay. No, I'm just saying that y'all voted for things you didn't know anything about, and that's what I'm illustrating to you.
So I keep my mind that everybody is picking on Trump. He is
not a victim. He's the biggest shit talker we've ever had in politics. He is not a victim. He came out, his first thing he did was call Obama ISIS and Kenyan And then he said Ted Cruz's wife was a dog. Do you think people are going to play nice around him after that? Who in the fuck would
I
think
know
that?
the important people in the world that are the president of dangerous countries are slowing down or doing less when he's in the power, and people who is in dangerous country all over the world is doing more when they see Joe Biden, because Joe Biden was a joke.
That's not true.
He
We
could
just
not
had
walk, he
we
could
just
not
had
talk.
Afghanistan attack India. We just had we have Israel doing whatever the fuck they want with Palestine. We had airstrikes in Yemen. We had Iran doing stuff. Trump pulled us out of the Iran nuclear deal so that they could produce enriched uranium, and then he went and nuked them because they did that.
You don't know where the Iranian came from?
They had no one monitoring them because Trump pulled us out of the Iran nuclear deal.
So, I the biggest problem is that if I say anything about this Iranian that is in that area right now, it's terrible for international politics, because the ship you came from South America to there, it's a really big load of shit. All these politics that are happening, but all the war in India, Pakistan, and so long, it's happening with any president. It was happening before.
So now Trump is the same as everyone else. He isn't the great savior. You just said he was, and that people are too scared.
The people are scared to bomb Europe and America.
They are not. Putin is bombing Ukraine right now as we speak. Does not give a flying fuck.
It's not part of Europe Union. None of them.
Okay, they do trade with Europe, and they're lining up on Lithuania's border right now and Estonia.
If they come inside any country that belongs to NATO, OTAN, or how you call that, then there is action. But before that, there is no action. Europe gave loads of money to
NATO's always had the Article 5, and if anybody were to ever step foot on NATO country, no matter who's president, Article 5 gets invoked and every country responds. Everybody knows that.
Yes. The thing that when Joe Biden was president, there were coming Putin and trying to get everything.
And then Joe Biden got 50 countries to rally behind Ukraine because everybody loved Joe Biden and everybody fucking hates Trump. I have the poll numbers to prove it. Every country on earth that matters does not like Trump. I have low confidence in Trump. There's Pew research poll after Pew research poll after Pew research poll. Even his viewed negatively. Even everybody thinks his big beautiful bill sucks. But where is it? Image declines as U.S. nations, low confidence. This is what I'm talking about. Every country that's on the left, see all the blue? That means disapproval. From Hungary. Hungary actually barely tips in his favor because they're an authoritarian dictatorship. And then fucking same thing with Israel. They love Trump. Everyone else fucking hates Trump. They think he's dumb. They have no confidence. They think he's stupid. They do parades with him wearing a diaper. They read his transcripts of his speeches, and they translate to dog shit because he's got a 5th grader vocabulary.
I'm really trying hard in here to read because it's really small letter. Thank you. Yeah, right now I'm living in Germany, and everybody hates completely Trump. Everybody says shit about Trump all the time, in everywhere. And
because there's a lot to say.
But they also believe that the communism is a solution.
I don't think they have. I think the low confidence points towards all of that not being true. This is Pew Research, by the way. Pew Research, one of the most respected pollers on earth.
I'm talking about where I am right now. And in here in Germany, everybody is all the time saying bad things about Trump. Everybody hates Trump here around.
Maybe your
And
friends, but yeah. Well, yeah, they hate Trump. Yeah, because he is following Hitler's playbook. If you just read the 14 Tenets of Fascism, he's doing all of those things, and you have to be an absolute idiot and not know anything about German history to not see that.
But then they say that the solution for the country is the communism.
Nobody wants communism. There's not a single politician in our politics that is a communist.
In your country is forbidden to have communism.
That's not true.
And so
it's not forbidden.
Someone can open a communism party.
Yeah, you can open a commune.
Someone say that Trump is doing communism. But here in Germany, everybody says that they would like the left to control, what means that goes towards the communism.
Nobody wants communism. We are liberals. We are not even as far left as all of your neighbors in Europe. We're not even as far left. We are literally just barely beating fascism. We are just right on the brink of it. We want universal health care. We want fucking maternal leave and paternal leave. We want daycare and shit. We don't want communism. We don't want socialism. We just want fucking our tax dollars to do more shit than bomb people.
Once again, I'm living in Germany. And here in Germany, the people are always towards the left and going close to communism. In Brazil, they are right now with communism. The president from Brazil is communist.
Okay,
and
how's that my problem? I don't know what to do for you. I have nothing to do with that. Like we have a fascist dictator. We want to push a little bit to the left. We're all the way on the right.
But when you were with the left, it didn't came. You could not keep the economy.
Every single time Democrats are in office, we do better for the economy in every single way. Republicans have had 8 of the last 9 recessions on their hands.
At Radstorm Crow super chatted $5. Caller, MAGA the US is falling for fascism like the move Die Weller. MAGA is like alternative für Deutschland according to my German friends.
Let me show you a few things. Here is a chart of how jobs are created. Republican versus Democrat. For every 50 jobs Democrats make, Republicans make 1 fucking job because they don't like doing things with our tax dollars that subsidize. We make jobs, y'all just fucking crash the economy. Here's another one. No, that's not. Here's the deficit under Republican and Democrat rule. Red means Republican. Red, they fuck up the deficit. Democrats fix it. They fuck it up. Democrats had to bail out the economy and they fixed it again. Republicans came in and fucked up the deficit. And it's the first year in office, Biden reduces it again. Trump, not spoiler for you, Trump explodes it. He explodes it so fucking high it doesn't make it on this chart. He explodes it in 2025 this year. Again.
I'm following.
Here's a map of the United States. All of these green states besides Texas and Florida, all of the green ones are Democrat. We are Democrat states that are the only successful economies. We pay all of the bills for these red states. They're all Republican just about. All of these red states that run a fucking deficit, that are insolvent, they can't pay their own bills. All of the blue states have to pay for them. And then they come in and they get in power and they try to tell us how to run the economy so like confidently, but they can't even fucking run their own states.
Just a little moment for the people in the chat that are going crazy because I'm saying that I live in Germany, but I'm not speaking German. Ja, ich wohne in Deutschland, aber ich muss nicht immer auf Deutsch reden. I can speak in English as well. That is happening outside the world when the people speak many languages. Sorry. I'm following what you are saying, and I'm really interested about all these charts that you have showed me. I will make a few research about that. My perspective is from outside. I try to speak with as many US people as I can, But as I said, right now in Brazil, we have a very undemocratic service going by the communism PT, and the president that is very declared that he is communist and he's trying to destroy the
And we
democracy
have
in the
Trump.
country.
We have Trump wrongfully calling our people on the left communists, calls all of them communists or radical leftists, and he gets people like you unknowingly thinking, "Oh my God, they're communists and leftists. Why can't we just get behind Trump? We are not communists or leftists. None of us are. He's a fascist for sure." But none of us think that none of us want a stateless, classless, moneyless society. No one, some of us would love the companies for people to own the means of production, but plenty of companies exist today that do that. They're called what are the fucking called? Share something, co-ops. So we have these all day. They're not. No one's gonna fucking die. Nobody's going to turn us full socialism, capitalism. All we want are like our tax dollars instead of going to the military to like pay for like school lunches for kids. That's not communism. That's like, we live in the richest country on earth. I can't believe it's not just like a fucking given.
The best countries in the whole world has a very interesting middle way between the socialism and the capitalism, that are the Scandinavian countries. There they take loads of taxes, but they give back to the people. And this is something that I believe, but is far away from the far left, and is far away from the far right.
That is very far left.
And that's far away from far left.
It's not far left. It's not communism, but that's called a social democracy. I would love to have that today. Those are the happiest countries on earth. Like you said, you rightfully agree that those things, those types of economies work. Yeah. Imagine an economy that's like 1,200 times more rich. There's absolutely no way it doesn't work.
Yeah, but why the people are always pointing to the left or pointing to the right, and nobody's saying about the Scandinavian system? Scandinavian
we are
system
championing
works.
It on the left. We are championing those ideas. On the right, they strip those things. They just took 12 million people off of healthcare. Democrats will eventually have to come in and put them back on healthcare because their hospitals will be flooded. 1 out of 5 rural like non-city hospital will shut down now. People will lose jobs. It's going to get insane. Healthcare is probably going to get more expensive because they probably relied on that kind of funding. All of these things are about to happen. And that's what the right does. The left does the opposite. We say, hey, the rich, instead of buying a new Bentley this year, we can say just pay a few more taxes and we have this many more Americans not starving and dying and maybe have a job.
Yep. The health system in US is fucked up. Really fucked up. The possibilities that we have in Europe to be capitalist and to work with capitalism without losing our souls or having enough healthcare that is obliged to have. You are obliged to discount the money straight from your salary directly from your health to your healthcare, but you have a healthcare that you don't have to pay.
Yeah, I'm wildly in favor of that. I think that's great. I think that people shouldn't, like, people unalive themselves just because of medical debt here in the United States. I think it's horrible, but I think we're starting to agree too much. I have someone else in the box. Do you mind if I get to another debate?
Go ahead.
All right, I appreciate you coming up, Otto.
Yep, see ya.
All right. The other guest just left. Chat, if you're a Trump supporter, hop in the box. We gotta work on World's MAGA, yeah. He's MAGA but pro-dim policy. I know, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense to me. It's like, why would you ever vote for people who want the exact opposite of what you think works? And no, it works. Your neighbors with these countries, you know for sure, like, that's all we want. Things that have been tested and work. MAGA is now working on things that are completely untested, completely unprecedented. All this tariff shit. It is terrifying. Thank you so much, Dolphin, for the autumn picnic. Someone please explain the hat to me. It's just I was a rebellious child, I guess. It makes more sense if you know that I'm covered in tattoos from head to toe. Oh, thank you guys so much for the 100,000 likes. You guys are awesome. Chad, if you're a Trump supporter and you want to debate, hop in the box. Come tell me why I like Trump. It's not Marlboro. It's Merle. Marlboro. Merle Haggard song also. Yeah, that too. I have an entire Dune sleeve. I don't judge you at all. That's sick. Dune is awesome.
At Radstorm Crow super chatted $5. I had a full-time job with medical through work, only to not afford deductions to use it. Targeted tariffs decent, blanket tariffs are no bueno.
Exactly. Blanket tariffs bad. Targeted tariffs, eh. Pics in the Discord of that Dune sleeve, please. Yeah. I heard the game is dying out. 90% of its users left last month. They left Dune. Yeah, 90%. I don't know. I don't know why they left. I think End Game was bad. I think End Game, like the journey to End Game was fun, but I kind of saw it. I saw a foreshadowing of it kind of ending the grind and then getting to, there's like this space where you do a bunch of PvP and fight sandworms and harvest spice. I saw that being a you know what. I really just want you to say hi to me. Hi, Spicy Seth. The new Lego Batman looks sick. Is that the new one? Yeah, this is my new hand tattoo, and it's still healing. There's a little bit of scab still left on it. It's kind of gross. We probably got to go back over that red spot again because I used Neosporin and it lifted the color out, I think. Say hi to me. Hello, Demanda. Blue Texas dots unite. I'm copying Pickles. Are you getting a tattoo like me? Never use Neosporin on a tat. Yeah, I know, but I was scared because it looked like it was getting infected, and I just didn't give a shit how bad the tattoo would turn out.
At Candy Shark super chatted $5. You should check out one of my favorite indie games, Supraland. Has other games too.
Supraland. I'll check it out. 8 o'clock chat. Did that artist ever respond back about your arm? Nope. I've been blowing him up. I even blew up another artist. Dude, tattoo artists do not respond to shit. I'm going to go jam him up, too. I'm going to go jam him up. Superland and then Super World. Oh, this is tight. A mix between Metroid, Zelda, and Portal. Is Super World the sequel? $2025. It just came out. This just came out last month. Is this different? Early access. Damn. Very positive reviews. No Man's Sky, I heard, really bombed when it launched, and then the updates got really good. Made a really good comeback. Dark Pickles time? We could. We actually had a really cool Dark Pickles stream yesterday, and I almost want to continue doing that. We were doing stuff like designing stickers and merch, and I wouldn't mind doing that, taking the time to like get a few merch items out of my store. And maybe... This is the other thing I want to mention while I have some viewers. My TikTok shop, I now have a showcase on my page. So if you go to if you go to my page, so here's my page. You can click on this little shop right here, and I have a bunch of items that I've pretty much picked out. Most of these things I own and I bought, and I've done a lot of deep diving, but I've made some categories. So like I have some, like a category for music festivals. So like this backpack with a hydrator is in it, and some cool patches. Oops. But yeah, this is cool. The Owala, I love Owalas. This is the microphone I use. I also have a bunch of equipment. If you guys are into content creation, I have a bunch of like equipment for
That Candy
like,
Shark super chatted $5. Super World is technically the third game, newest one.
Oh. I think I might get Super World. I'm down to play it. How was my neighbor? Did they find them? Yes. I might share with some people what happened, but I kind of want to keep it private. Long story short, everyone's okay though. So thank you guys for asking. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. I went through and put a bunch of stuff in my showcase, and it's cool because if you guys do buy these items, I get commission on them. This is really fucking awesome. I bought this for Pickles. This is a vacuum with the clippers at the end, and it's very quiet. And I use it to cut Pickles' hair, and it's so easy. It's so badass. Anyway. What do you guys vote? Do you guys vote for a capitalism stream or a gaming stream? A capitalism stream or a gaming stream? Thanks, streamers. Okay, this is gaming. Whatever ends in South Park. Oh, that's right. It's Wednesday. What were those beads? It's not what you think. They're for your butt. What were the options? Super World, maybe. I think I might grab this. It's only $30. Or we do a stream where I'm like just hanging out and editing videos, listening to music, making stuff, making maybe merch. When is prayer? You missed prayer. You missed it. We did prayer.
At Radstorm Crow Super chatted $5. Evoland 2 is a love letter parody of the history of games. Evoland was a game jam creation AMD made under a sequel is a self-contained game.
That is tight. I'll check that out too. Evoland. Legendary edition. Wow. Whoa. It's got so many different. This looks like 5 different games. What's the legendary edition do? Doesn't even tell you what legendary edition is. All right, fam. Catch you later. Keep thriving and surviving. Catch you later, Sailor. What to do, what to do. I guess we can do a gaming stream, guys. I say we do it. Can you off the air? I'm good. Flip over Parker because Parker is a good YouTube guy too. And I like Donald Trump. Yeah, I guess we can do Parker. I guess we can raid Parker or something.
At Radstorm Crow Super chatted $5. Evoland 2 uses time travel as different eras, 8-bit, 16-bit, 3D, as past, present, future. Legendary Edition is a collection of 1 and 2.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's dope. That makes sense. All right. All right, dudes. I guess we'll wrap up and I will see you guys on my alt.